Moments ago, I made a video about the announcement of Transport Fever 3, talking about the CG trailer as well as some of the information on the official website, but little did I know that there was a Steam page up as well, which not only gave us more information about the game itself, but it also gave us 6 in-game screenshots showing us exactly what the game would look like. Now, as the game is still set to release in 2026, it can only improve from here, but going over the information we know so far about Transport Fever 3, it won't be just a sequel, it's a full-scale evolution of the transport simulation genre. As the Steam page puts it, you'll plan, build and optimize your own transport empire, but this time you're not managing a single city. You'll be orchestrating the growth of an entire regions, each filled with interconnected towns and industries that depend on your network to thrive. You're not just placing rail lines and watching trains go by, as every action you take affects your bottom line. Quote, each delivery earns money, every train, truck, plane or ship increases your costs. End quote. The game challenges you to balance infrastructure investments with rising demand. There will be much more moving parts than ever before. They state, quote, build sprawling logistic networks across land, sea and air, transform small towns into thriving cities, deliver goods, move people and master an economic ecosystem that responds to every decision you make during more than over a century of transportation. End quote. They continue to talk about logistics, saying that delays and detours aren't just aesthetics, as they are directly impacting your reputation and revenue. As Steam puts it, quote, every delivery, delay and detour affects your reputation and revenue, end quote. With 30 plus industries, dynamic cities and shifting needs, you'll constantly need to tweak routes, alleviate station congestion, and rethink priorities as the world changes around you. One of the biggest upgrades is a fully simulated population, stating on the Steam page, quote, every citizen has a home, a job, and place to go to, end quote. Cities respond to how well they serve, grow them with reliable service, or watch them stagnate from neglect. Whether you're delivering groceries or linking industrial hubs, the world evolves or regresses based on your performance. With the added day-night cycle, they've also expanded the creator tools for terrain, roads and rails, making them more powerful and intuitive than ever before. You'll be able to shape realistic environments across temperate, desert, tropical and subarctic landscapes. They also talk about community creations, stating, quote, share your creations with other players or download handcrafted maps created by the community, end quote. And although they don't talk about mods on the Steam page, I'm fairly certain Transport Fever 3 will have mods, as it's a big factor with the second game. Now, as for the screenshots provided, the first one is a tropical biome and it looks absolutely stunning, where you can see the sun setting, clearly indicating the new day-night cycle, lush vegetation, detailed palm trees, and a passenger ship in the center, possibly being some tourism mechanic. You can definitely see the advancement in lighting effects, easily capturing the mood of the day. The next screenshot shows a modern suburb with trams and traffic, where you can see 2 trams, multiple cars, buses, and some pedestrians fill a suburban area packed with life. The solar panels on homes show urban evolution tied to the time period. Every element here, from the road layout to public transport, will be manageable, so you can expect a heavy focus on traffic flow, signal timing, and multi-modal networks. Looking at the next screenshot is probably the one I'm most excited about, which reveals Offshore Industries, as this platform is loading what looks like sand or some sort of mineral, and will definitely be complex as there will be new logistics layers attached to it. You'll likely be coordinating marine freight, long-distance cargo, and linking sea-based production to inland cities. I mean, on the Steam page they did say 30 plus industries on and offshore, so I'm guessing this is what they're referring to. The second last screenshot shows off a processing plant in a desert biome, which shows off the game's variety and industrial scale. You can see 2 gasoline trucks delivering to this plant as indicated by the writing on the side, and 3 trucks waiting on the left side, probably to take some cargo away from here. And right there in the back you can see another plant going about their daily production, and then also in the back there are some birds sitting on the rocks and also flying in the air. A lot going on here, but definitely excited to see this in action. And then the final screenshot shows what looks to be a freight train going through a quiet alpine forest, passing old industrial buildings, and here you can definitely see the enhancement in lighting, foliage, and just the models of the train overall. This is definitely a gorgeous screenshot and shows off the improvement on the terrain, and although we have to wait a year before we can play this game, I certainly cannot wait to get my hands on Transport Fever 3. Although the Steam page is more of a feature list of things we can expect from the game, it is nice to know that there's going to be a lot of new improvements from the second game. And one thing I noticed when looking at the Steam page again, it does state that they will have full controller support, Xbox and DualSense, so you can use a PlayStation or Xbox controller on PC, which I don't really know why you would do that, to be honest, but I guess since the game is releasing on consoles alongside PC at the same time, it does make sense. But regardless, we'll probably hear a lot more in the coming months about Transport Fever 3. But let me know what you think about all of these details and the screenshots so far, and for more gaming content, have a look at the rest of my channel. If you like this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my videos. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.